from the Ford Sportscast, KOMU8 Sports.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm here on Norm Stewart Court in Mizzou Arena, and the doors just opened up, and fans are finally starting to get inside here. And behind me, game day is already set up. Game day is finally here in Columbia, and KOMU8's Travis Jackson tells us how the game day crew arrived in style.
Before this, or this, fans had to go through this.
Oh, I'm just so excited. I just can't wait in to see all the guys. Reese Davis, all the Bob Knight, all the great coaches, and just have the whole atmosphere, everyone screaming. It's just going to be awesome.
But the wait wasn't without its risks.
We all going to die from pneumonia. Come Monday, when we're all in the hospital, we're all going to die from pneumonia. No, for real, it's going to happen. Be ready.
When the frenzied fans filled the arena, it didn't go unnoticed by the stars of the show.
Roll out the black and gold carpet and make this a special morning, and they did that. So I wasn't really surprised at all. If surprised by anything, maybe just the size of the crowd. We anticipated a great crowd, but you see people sitting up in the upper deck. That's pretty good, and it's very gratifying.
Or more simply put,
they were quite thrilled. They were swagalicious. I thought it was very impressive performance by Mizzou fans and the Antlers, the whole crew. That was as passionate a group as we've had.
Travis Jackson, KOMU8 Sports, Columbia.
Now, Reese Davis said that the Missouri atmosphere ranked up there with Kentucky, Michigan State, and even Kansas, but Jay Villas, real recognizes real. Now, the Kansas and Missouri Tigers may be playing for the very last time here at Mizzou Arena. The Kansas Jayhawks and the Missouri Tigers will meet for the 266th time. And tonight, it's a rivalry that dates back to 1907. The last time the Tigers beat the Jayhawks was in 2009 at Mizzou Arena when Zaire Taylor hit that remarkable game-winning shot for Mizzou, and this will be the 14th time the two teams play each other in a top 10 matchup. Missouri ranking 4th and Kansas ranking 8th. And Marcus Denman leads the team in scoring with 17.1 points per game. Kansas is led by Thomas Robinson, who averages 17.6 points and 12 rebounds per game. He's joined by Tyshawn Taylor, who averages 16 points and 5.3 assists per game. Kansas leads the Big 12 in defensive rebounding, and Kansas's only loss in the Big 12 came last week to Iowa State.
I know going to Mizzou is probably going to be the most testing situation I'll have probably, in my career probably. Their fans are pretty rough on us. It's going to be, we're the opposing team. All the odds going against us. But, like I said, I want to get this W, so I'm not letting anybody in that gym, stadium, state, anything stop me.
Now, I'm joined by Stephen Keller, who Digger Phelps earlier this morning appointed ESPN student captain of the Missouri fans. And so, Stephen, can you just tell me what made you get this job? What time did you get here?
Well, about 5 of us got out here at 9 o'clock on Wednesday evening. We've been camping out ever since then. It's been a little cold, but it's been fun. The first 2 nights weren't that bad. Last night, as everyone knows, it rained a lot. So, but once everyone got out there, it was a lot of fun. We could, had a lot of fun together.
All right, great. And so, as student captain, what are your responsibilities tonight, and even earlier this morning at game day?
Well, we all know that, the atmosphere in college basketball is huge. So my job is to make sure everyone's cheering as loud as they can over there, to make sure that, everyone is having a good time and that we get inside Kansas' head.
All right, well, thank you so much, Stephen. I really appreciate it. Now, the Missouri Tigers and Kansas take on each other at 8 p.m. And here are some more Big 12 scores that happened earlier this afternoon. And Scott Drew and the 6th-ranked Baylor Bears took on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And the Bears looking for its first win in Okie State in 9 years. A close game throughout. OK State's Brian Williams dropped 23 points, but the Cowboys just couldn't get it done against Pierre Jackson, Perry Jones, and the third, and the Quincy's of Baylor. Bears win 64-40, and Kansas State taking on Texas A&M. Another close game, especially in the first half, but K-State gets the edge, and they beat Texas A&M 64-53. And the Iowa State Cyclones trying to prove that they belong in the big dance in March, taking on Oklahoma, and the score in the second is 42-38. Now, across Champions Drive at the Hearns Center, the 13th ranked Missouri Wrestling took on number 1 ranked Oklahoma State. And the 3rd ranked 125-pounder Alan Waters here with the pin. And number 16, the 157-pound Drake Howdeschelt beats Albert White 3-1, and Mizzou will lead 3-0. Waters finishes the takedown on number 13, and John Morrison, Tigers up 12-9, and the turning point at 1:33. Jordan Oliver pins Nathan McCormick, and Oklahoma State goes on to win 22-12. And that is sports. We are just about to get underway here at 8 p.m. Missouri Tigers and Kansas. I will pitch it back to the news desk.
Ashley, thanks so much. Looks like a lot of fun, but some local students had the blues today.